Good morning and welcome to the irishexaminer.com video diary of Pro-Am Day here at Fota. It's Irish Open starting tomorrow. Glorious sunshine, hard to believe we're in Fota, not in Fuerteventura. And alongside me is Charlie Mulqueen, who's covered many an Irish Open, and I'd say, Charlie, you'll struggle for a while to remember a day where the weather was as fine.
I would indeed, and I don't have to struggle to remind you of the awful days we've had. For example, 5 years ago in Baltray, when Shane Lowry won the Irish Open, it was absolutely horrific. So, you know, we should be thankful for big mercies in this occasion, because really it's fantastic down here. And the whole place is fantastic anyway. But in this sunshine, like, I can't believe how well it's been turned out, and it's a great credit due to everybody here at Fota and the European Tour, who really, you know, have been provided with a greenfield site and provided all this, probably at considerable expense, but they know what they're doing and they've done it very, very well, and it really reflects the tournament and the country, I think, in a very favourable light.
Difficult times in recent years, Charlie, for the Irish Open. How important is this fine weather to the tournament in terms of attendances and in terms of, as you said, that global audience that will be watching?
Yeah, well, of course it's a great advantage, a great plus, but no matter what the weather turns up for the Irish Open, I think it is still one of the biggest tournaments on the European calendar. The prize fund could be a lot greater, and I think when would-be sponsors see what's available here, what's on offer here this week, they'll be saying, God, why aren't we in this already? You know, it's to me it seems like a sponsor's dream, and I'm sure a lot of companies are saying, why didn't we get in on this when it was offered to us in the first place?
Talk to me about the course here.
Yeah, the course is very playable. Now, I would say you'll have rounds of maybe as low as 10 under in these conditions, like 62, 63 will be on. It might necessarily be returned by the guy who wins the tournament, but some bloke, these guys are so good, Colm, you know, that some one of them is going to go out and shoot a really low number. As a winning total, I would think 20 under could be on because of the weather, and I was listening to the forecast a while ago, and it's still very good through the weekend. So I think anything between 15 and 20 under will be on. The first year they came here in 2001, I think it was, Colin Montgomery held off Padraig Harrington and Darren Clark on the final day, even though both of them shot rounds at 65. So, like, the scores are on. That doesn't suggest for a moment that it's an easy course, a pitch and putt course, or anything like that. It's a fine test, it's a fair test, but when these guys get going on any golf course, they shoot low numbers, and I think we're going to see plenty of that over the next 4 days, and that's what the public want. I mean, last weekend in America it really got boring, apart from Martin Keimer shooting 9 under. Like, the rest of them were struggling to get to par, and I don't think the people, especially at a European Tour event of this nature, want to see that. They want to see birdies and eagles, and they're going to see plenty of them this week.
Okay, that's what they want to see, but I think the one thing people in Cork and in Ireland want to see more than anything else is an Irish winner on Sunday evening. The chances of that?
To be honest, they're probably remote. I mean, when Padraig won in Adair in 2007, the previous Irish winner was of a different generation altogether, John O'Leary, back in Portmarnock in 1982. So, you know, they come few and far between. And while we have several would-be candidates, obviously Rory McIlroy, Graham McDowell, Padraig Harrington, they'd be the main contenders. We're all waiting for Darren Clark to come back to the form that won him the Open there 3 years ago. Shane Lowry has to prove, in my opinion, that he can go the 4 rounds. Now, he was brilliant in Wentworth when he finished runner-up, and obviously on that basis he has the capacity, he has the ability, and he has the nerve to keep going all the way. But to prove it in front of his home fans here at Fota will not be an easy task for him.